first quarter-final in the 2015 Rugby World Cup underway with a boot of the ball from Handré Pollard, the South African fly-half, taken in by Faletau, hammered back by Peterson. South African midfield as well, but Tyler Morgan did well. And the Charter's ugly pass taken well by Alan Wynne-Jones, and Wales with a chance, and George North now, and here goes George North, crashing his way forward. Bismarck Du Preez gets him, just short. Straight into Gareth Davis, still going though, the fly-half.
Tackle! Release!
George North screaming to Wayne Barnes, a penalty to South Africa.
He hit his knee to the floor, so that's a tackle. You then stole the ball.
Inside Twickenham for Handré Pollard.
Just hold. Thank you.
And South Africa, with their first attack of the game, take rich reward and 3 points. Burger. And South Africa beginning to settle into a bit of a rhythm. Back it comes for the crossfield kick from Pollard. Habana's there, but penalty to South Africa. Wayne Barnes playing advantage. Kick. Coming round nicely for Pollard. Once again, he delivers for South Africa. Just for a moment, this Wales attack, and Biggar gives it on to Charteris. Little mismove as South Africa dived in, but Du Preez has it.
Still backwards off green.
Just for a moment, it seemed the dogleg was opening up in the South African defence, and Wales have the penalty this time. South Africa hanging on.
If you touch the 9, obviously penalty. You kick the ball, perfect.
Well, not the most difficult penalty attempt for Dan Biggar of this World Cup. And Wales, half the gap. 15 minutes complaining. Wayne Barnes not having any of it, so the scrum half and captain gives it on to Etzebeth, and Lud the Yaka right on his shoulder, shutting him on. What a great second row partnership that is now. Du Preez says, finally my complaints have been heard. A penalty to South Africa. That is a wonderful kick. Wonderful kick for a right-footed kicker from that side of the pitch. The tightest of angles, and Pollard is punishing Wales at the moment. And South Africa 9-3 to the good.
Well, psychologically, from a Welsh perspective, they've just got 3 points back. They've received the kick-off, given away a penalty, and been punished again.
Faded that in there. It was a beautiful strike.
Just hits them so sweet there, doesn't it?
So deep as the restart again. Habana shovels it infield to Du Preez. And Anscombe waiting for this one. The fullback has Biggar infield. And Biggar, little scoop forward for himself to chase. It's landing nicely. He's judged this well, and Biggar takes it. And now Biggar hailing down the line, and he gives it out to Gareth Davis. And Davis for the try. And Wales hit back immediately. What play from Biggar, what a finish from Davis, who keeps on scoring tries at this World Cup.
Well, it was great vision, wasn't it? There was a bit of space there. There was a half up and under, half chip over the top. Billy Leroux was a bit slow to get across, lost the contest in the air. Most impressively was the offload by Biggar. Davies ran a good line, screamed, made a noise for it. This is so impressive. Up he goes, wins the contest. Leroux was a little slow, and the sense to chip it or pass it out the back, not even JP Peterson could get.
But it works. And Wales lead this quarter-final.
Well, he's working hard up front there, isn't he? Physical, hard, fast.
Well, this one sneaks inside. Well, he just left it out there, but South Africa. So Wales had the penalty, kickable one, difficult one, but then it goes loose at the line out, and it's taken now, and the chances. Francois Lowe comes away, and he's got fast men outside. Creel was crying out for it. Dealendi, centre, who really is making that inside centre jersey his own, and Burger gives it good hands, and JP Peterson, little pop pass inside it was from Pollard, and South Africa options either side now. Crashing on in there is Scout Burger. In the 2015 Rugby World Cup, back it comes now for Biggar, strikes it sweetly, and Dan Biggar is celebrating, and the arm of Wayne Barnes goes up, and Wales will lead this quarter-final at half-time. They lead by a single point. What a half of rugby we've had, what a second half to come. And Wales it is, who leads South Africa by a point, looking for only their third victory over South Africa. Oh, and nobody takes the restart for South Africa. Back it comes now for... Oh, it's sweetly struck by Dan Biggar. It has the distance, the direction, and Wales have 3 more points, and they stretch their lead. stout Welsh defence. We talked about how good it's been. Only 2 tries conceded in this World Cup so far. Quick hands from LaRue, though, and running onto Jesse Creel. Comes back in field.
13, get out of the way!
Vermeulen looks and gives it to Berger. Into Samson
Yes,
Lee and
that's
Lydiot. Deep it comes, drop goal attempt from Pollard. Pollard strokes it forward and it is good from Handré Pollard. It was the only option after all those phases. Little wink from Handré Pollard.
Well, top scorer in World Cup now, Handré Pollard. It's well struck, well timed at 3 points. It was so important for South Africa to come away with something, all that sustained pressure.
Got him down and then flung himself to the ground to avoid obstructing, and then Malherbe gives it to Willie LaRue, and LaRue now making great ground, looking for support out wide. The pass just behind Habana, and Habana flung down, still there for Wales. To Bigger, to Anscombe, and Anscombe's kick is charged down, and now the defensive chase. Oh, and it might be there for Habana. Anscombe does so well, the fullback. Now tries to lay it back. Really had to be sharp. Habana in the foot race, and South Africa counter-rucking. It might be there for South Africa. They have the penalty now. Loud cry from Jesse Creel, the young centre.
Was good.
Because as we head into the final quarter, just a point in it. So this is the better side for a right-footed kicker, but just left a couple out there. Is this one coming round? It is. He's judged it well. Handré Pollard gives South Africa the lead. Just over 18 minutes remaining.
Hung it out there, curled back in, struck it well. And he did right. And all the pressure South Africa have applied, they did deserve something. Although Wales have defended absolutely gallantly.
Well, Vermeulen just slapped down Cuthbert there. Sort of casual indifference, and Wales be counter-rucking, and Wales now have the penalty, and South Africa guilty at the restart. What a kick that is. It barely deviated from that wrong side off his right foot, but Dan Biggar has Wales in front by a single point again.
The 2 inside centres filling the midfield now for South Africa.
Set!
Well, there's a broken man, Dan Biggar, not on for these final 6 minutes, and South Africa get the shove on. The penalty might come here. It's just being held at the back there. Wales have to be stout. Vermeulen picks up and goes, slips it away to Fourie Du Preez, and Du Preez for the try! And South Africa's captain may have put them into the quarter-finals, semi-finals of the World Cup. Fourie Du Preez, a classic scrum half try. It was 8-9 to the try line, and South Africa are in front.
Watching this try and thinking that is an almost replica of a number of tries he scored. Vermeulen peeled around with the wheel. He was incredibly strong, drew in the 2 players. The little backflip just meant Cuthbert was left catching a little bit of air, and the backflip just sublime from South Africa's big number 8, Dwayne Vermeulen. Game-changing.
And conversion as well for Handré Pollard. It's no good. It's a 4-point game to soften up the Welsh defence, but can Lambie find a drop goal? It's falling short, pretty much online as well, so Wales at least get the ball back, and Anscombe now. That green line of defence was very smartly up there though, and Wales having to do it from deep with just over a minute to go. 4 points in it. South Africa will simply tackle like dervishes now. Gives it to Roberts, and he's downed. 1 minute remaining. Huge thumps come in on Faletau. Gets that ball away though. Slip wide now and back into Tipperick. But Wales unable to move it. They have the penalty.
Number 7.
Taken quickly. They had time to find touch and find a line out, but running now as if the World Cup lives depend on it. Roberts making ground Wales. It's loose and it's Tipperick. And the green shirts fling themselves forward 6 phases. But again, the South African defence watches and reads it well, and it's stripped, and it's South Africa's victory now. Willem Alberts, this will go out from their captain, their try scorer, and Fourie Du Preez sends the ball into the stand. Cup.